Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Dwreck here, and today's been a pretty big announcement today that they finally revealed all 20 games for the PlayStation Classic. Much like how Nintendo put out for the Classic NES and the Classic Super Nintendo, and the proposed Classic N64 that everybody keeps talking about but we don't know for sure if it's still going to come out. But they talked about they going to come out with a PlayStation 1 Classic, much like that, and they was only going to have 20 games on them. Well, to tell you the truth, like I've said before, I didn't grow up with a PlayStation 1. I didn't have one until like a few years ago. I was all about like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, but only times I played a PlayStation was at like friend's house or cousin's house and stuff like that. And I only played like a very few handful of games on the PlayStation. And ever since I started collecting on them, as you can see, I got quite a collection on PlayStation 1 games actually. But just today, they finally released the 20 titles that's going to be on this little thing. And from what I've seen, it doesn't look very promising. And especially for people that already pre-ordered for them. I've already seen like comments about some people saying that they're going to start canceling their pre-orders. But let's just see. Let's run down the list of the 20 games that's going to be on the PlayStation Classic. First up is Cool Borders 2. Never played it. Destruction Derby. I never played it. But I'm pretty sure some of these games are good, or probably a handful of these people never even heard of. I've never even heard of most of these games. Next is Final Fantasy VII. Got it. Next is Grand Theft Auto. Got it. Intelligent Queb. I've never heard of the game. Jumping Flash. Never seen it. Never heard of it. Metal Gear Solid. Got it. Mr. Driller. Never heard of it at all. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Got it. Rayman. Got it. Resident Evil, the quote-unquote director's cut. Got it. And Revelations Persona. I've heard of the Persona games, but I've never played it. Ridge Racer Type 4. Heard of Ridge Racer. Never played them. I've even seen, I think I rented it once on the N64. Ridge Racer 64, I think. It's been a while. Next is Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I seen some gameplay footage of it, and it doesn't look great. It almost reminds me of Tetris or Bust a Move, or their attempt of Bust a Move. But anyway, Siphon Filter, got it. Tekken 3, Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, which I need to get, and Wild Arms. The games that I just listed are all on this PlayStation Classic, and about 7 of them I currently own. First off, they don't got Tomb Raider, they don't got Gex the Gecko, they don't have Mega Man X4, probably one of my top favorite PlayStation 1 games, if I might add. They don't have Chrono Cross, they don't got Legend of Dragoon, Driver. I love Driver. Me and my cousin used to play that a lot when he lived in Mississippi. They don't got any of the WCW, like WCW versus the World. They don't got WWF In Your House. They don't got Warzone or Attitude. They don't even have ECW. Well, Acclaim's out of business, so doesn't really matter. They don't have the top ones. They don't got Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and most definitely the thing that put PlayStation on the map, they don't have their mascot Crash Bandicoot. If you're gonna have a system, you gotta have the mascot characters. You gotta have the characters that put the system on the map. And Nintendo's got Mario, obviously. Sega's got Sonic the Hedgehog. And PlayStation got to have Crash Bandicoot. I'm sorry. He's that main character. He's that main mascot. He's what represents what the brand stood for ever since 1996 or 95. I keep forgetting the years. But yeah, you gotta have Crash Bandicoot on there. and they don't have nothing of them. That just shows how much. They care. They don't even care about their own mascot character. Pause. What are you doing? Pause is just running up and down the place. But yeah. As far as this place, my final thoughts on it are: if you really want to get this PlayStation 1, go have at it. Well, there was only 20 games on it, and I'm pretty sure out of all these 20 games, I'm sure like nobody's even played or even heard of like about a third of these games. And as far as me, I'm not getting it because I already got PlayStation games here, and I got about 7 of those games that's on that system. So I'm really not missing out much on that thing. I'd rather just buy them in physical form. I can buy them at my local Second and Charles store. I can get them off eBay, or I can go to my local pawn shops. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointment, and let's just hope that if Nintendo does come out with this N64, I already said my thoughts on that on a previous video, so you can, if you want to know my thoughts on that, you can check one of my past videos. Yeah, this is just a quick video I just wanted to do because I know it's been a while since I've done a video because I've been working and everything and haven't really had much time to be playing video games at all. But I have been playing Fire Pro Wrestling World for a while, but I told my wife to hide it from me right for another couple of weeks because I just need to get off of it. I need to play something else. But yeah, that's about it. So till next time, probably next month or so, this is DwreckTV signing out, over and out.